Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the JVS Vocational Voiceover Podcast. I'm your host, Camden Parsons, but you see this week we got a little special thing going on here. This is my co-hosts.
Sydney Cunningham.
Peyton Marsh.
And I am Tori Burks.
Yes. See, my fellow amigos, my friends, my familita, I don't know how to Spanish.
Spit it out.
They are not here today. Any of them. They've left me. It's like the movie Home Alone all over again.
Except
That was great.
It is a good movie.
other people. So it's home kind of alone because there's 3 other people in the
Home,
podcast.
home feeling alone.
Home feeling
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
All right.
Like a teenager locked in their room.
Yeah.
How was your guys' week?
Pretty good.
Good.
It's Tuesday.
What? No, it's not.
No,
It's
not
Friday.
at all.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I wasn't here.
I thought you were saying it was Tuesday.
Oh,
as
yeah,
it
it's
Yes,
was
it
Tuesday,
is.
guys.
absolute
It is
fact.
currently
Yeah,
Tuesday.
man, I disappeared on Tuesday.
Yeah. I was here the whole week.
Did you guys do anything
really-
fun or crazy?
Not really. I don't do a lot of things.
Had
I
a
feel
bag of
that.
Doritos and fell asleep on the couch.
Dude, I feel
That sounds
I
nice.
went when I was in the 7th grade. I met my best friends for life, right? And the first time they invited me over to his house, it was for his birthday party, and his parents go all out for his birthday party.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that night I fell asleep with a plate of fried chicken right in front of my face, and it was one of the best nights. I'm telling you, man, it was like watching cartoons, fried chicken, my best friends around me.
From where?
No, it was like
Homemade?
I don't think it was homemade. I don't remember where it's from. It was from some kind of deli, I think. It was very, very good chicken, though.
Local place. A lot of the local places around here are really good.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't around here. They live in
Oh, okay.
Wellsburg.
Local places anywhere are really good.
They typically are better, yeah. All right, so fun fact. There's not a lot happening this week. I don't really have anything for this week's stories.
What happens?
Things happen,
Yeah.
unless they don't.
Well, yeah, exactly that. Sometimes the problem with news is that there's not a lot to happen, so we have to fill in for space a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm doing right now with this long, convoluted sentence.
Yeah.
I typically if there's nothing really going on in the school right now. There's one thing I'll get to that though. But when there's nothing really going on in the school, I'll look up on WTOV9 like WTRF to try and find stories, and pretty much all of their local stories involve murder. And I don't want to talk about murder.
Yeah.
It makes
No.
me sad.
It does. It does.
So the first thing that I actually do have is sophomore tours are coming up.
I was just about to mention that.
Yeah, next week from Tuesday to Thursday, I believe, are all sophomore tour days.
Yep.
They will be here all day.
Yep.
I remember when I came in for sophomore tours, it was like awesome because I already knew I wanted to come here. So I was like,
Yeah. I never got to sophomore sophomore tours because last year the school was just kind of, I was online, and so no one was really going. But I still knew I wanted to go here from 8th grade tours. And so
I never
that
got
was
to come for
really
8th grade
nice.
tours.
But I'm very excited for sophomore tours. I can't wait to show people around, and well, mainly just the VR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, what's great though about the sophomore tours that I think differs from the 8th grade tours is that you're in here all day, and as long as really the sophomore tour days are about showing what we have and making them feel welcome. So really, it's just here's our cool stuff. Let's hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like that's going to be a lot easier than our sophomore tour days where we were repeating the same lines like over and over again 10 times a day.
Yeah.
Just like it was a mouth drying process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the 8th grade tours because I got to. I'm part of student council, so I'm able to bring people around to stuff, and I got to see like cool things that I did previously beforehand, and that was fun to experience again, especially small animal science because they have a lot of.
Fun
That's
fact,
fair.
they actually changed their name. They're no longer
they?
small animal science. Yes,
Really?
they are just animal science. They're trying to broaden the horizons instead of just small animals like cats, dogs.
That makes sense. There's a lot of big dogs.
Yeah,
when I
they're
went over
they're
there.
pulling in like horses now.
Whoa.
Horse?
And I might be
That's
wrong,
awesome.
but I'm not sure that you can consider a horse a small animal.
I mean, they're small horses, but relatively,
yeah,
they're
like
still
a baby
big because they're
horse.
horses.
Yeah, or
They're not small though. They'll still kick me in my, you know.
yeah. Well, horses are kind of scary actually. I mean, if you get behind it and just like scare it, it'll be like
oh, it's awful.
Horses have always kind of scared me.
my dad's scared of horses.
Yeah, I'm not like scared. I'm just not a big fan of them personally.
That's fair.
Which is a weird thing to say.
Not
I've
a
always wanted to
cowboy.
ride a horse. I've only ever ridden a horse like at like a carnival. Smokey, you're ready.
Yeah, I've ridden a horse before. It was very scary.
Really?
It started walking on its own, and I got so scared because we were in like a line, and it was supposed to follow the other ones, and then it just turns and keeps going.
Oh, no.
And I'm like a kid, and I was like, okay, I don't know what to do. Can you
Mr.
like
Horsey,
save me?
please turn.
And then I started like screaming at my dad. I was like, can you come save my life? I'm gonna die.
Wow.
I feel that.
I've never ridden a horse because they're scary to ride. I've seen too many videos of people getting like knocked off horses.
Oh, yeah.
But I used to kind of live on this weird farm thing in Colorado.
I'm a giraffe.
Yeah, where there was like horses there, and part of the thing of living there is
Are you okay, Tori?
is that we would have to take care of the horses.
Yeah.
And so I remember like a single moment where I lived there where my mom was like, hey, do you want to feed the horses? I was like, sure. And I fed it, and I was like, I don't like this creature. It was scary when I was like this small. And so I just refused to interact with horses.
I mean, if
That's
you
fair.
watch it eat, it's kind of scary.
Well,
it just like unhinges its jaw and just the tongue starts flailing out. It's so weird.
I just don't like. Where are you
Y'all
muting?
ever seen those videos where they like have the
Could you
the
guys
shoe
hear
of the
me?
horse? Yes.
Because the my number 2 was red, which typically means I'm muted, but down here my button was off. I was like, I'm pretty sure I muted myself. That was
Nobody come
weird.
to see you,
Yeah, you're
Camden.
good.
Huh?
Ain't nobody want to see you. Anyway, like I was saying, have you seen like the horseshoes where they like cut it off and y'all just see all that dirt on it and stuff? Like I binge watch those videos. That's
Oh,
all.
you mean those TikToks of like people who are like legitimately like horse caretakers, and they
Yeah, and they like scrape all that.
Is that one of those like
that's
oddly
gross.
satisfying videos?
Oh,
yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Pimple
Oh,
Popper,
I knew you were gonna say that.
but for horses,
Oh,
which is worse. because
Dr.
they have a
Horse
lot of
Popper.
pus.
I love how off track we got so fast.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
an
yeah.
excellent conversation.
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna pull it back real quick. What are your guys' favorite parts about being in this lab? Because I know
Oh.
you guys, because being what are you guys? Juniors? Yeah. I forgot the words. I almost called you guys sophomores. Being juniors, I mean, you guys are still getting a feel for everything that we do here.
Yeah.
And you guys are really good at it really fast, which I was very impressed with. But, so yeah, what are your guys' favorite parts?
Probably this, man, the podcast. I just like seeing like the cameras and the microphones and everything. That was the first thing I wanted to do. I was like, dude, anything related to this,
Oh, yeah.
I'm down for it.
I mainly like mainly anything media related. I've always wanted to get into something like that, whether it be like a podcast or YouTube, stuff like that. That's something I've always liked. Here I can do that. It's something that I'm very passionate about, and that's why I'm good, because I've practiced beforehand
Yeah.
a bunch of stuff. And so it's nice. It's nice being able to go to a school where for the first half of the day I'm doing something I really like. And
Yeah.
that's something I haven't experienced with any other school.
Yeah. It's very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, my turn.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. I really enjoyed like the graphic design portion, but I enjoy being able to get stickers. I put those stickers everywhere.
Well, don't say that, because then everyone's going to think you're the one putting it all over the
No.
school. Listen,
No,
whoever
I'm
is
not.
putting all of our shark stickers all over the school, please knock it off. You're giving us a bad rep. We handed those out to the 8th graders, like, hey, here's a cool sticker. And then all of a sudden, they're everywhere. People are complaining that they're like, oh, we turned around and there's a shark sticker on our wall.
Well, that might be...
Don't do that, please.
Well, that might be the 8th graders, to be
Oh,
honest.
maybe. Hey, 8th graders, if you guys are watching this by chance, please don't put stickers all over our school.
I mean, I was excited. I was like, "Oh, stickers!" And then I just passed one out.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
some
it
of them just
happens.
like threw them places. It was
Yeah.
like,
Very not nice.
It's, like,
so
it's like
mean.
an addiction. Like you get a sticker, you get a sticker.
yeah, I love
Take
stickers,
my
man.
sticker.
Yes.
Oh.
If you want a sticker, come talk to me. Like,
Speaking of stickers,
stickers.
We got new stickers.
We do.
This past week. I should put them on my Chromebook already. Look, it's the all-seeing multi
Oh my god.
media, and then this is our pizza. Can you see that one? Oh yeah, okay, I got it up there. Pizza.
That's cool. That's dope.
Yeah. So actually, speaking of podcasts, you want to know something really cool that I found out?
What did you find out?
We have to do senior projects for this is the wrong tab. Are you seeing this?
Yeah.
I haven't.
You're
What are you
struggling
looking-
so much. Just close the tab.
For my senior project, you have to do something related to your lab. It's a topic you have to cover. And I actually chose podcasting because I really, really enjoy this. This is probably my second favorite thing to do in this lab. I like to make videos. Fun fact, I'm the one who edits the podcast every week. That's one of my favorite things to do. But because of that, I decided to do podcasting for my project. And I actually found some really cool information about podcasts that I wanted to share with you guys. Check this out.
Nice.
Have you ever wondered where the word podcast comes from? It's like,
Can I give my guess?
yes.
It comes from the word pod and like a group, like
Okay.
kind of how we are, or
Okay.
two peas in a pod, stuff like that. Any just group of people, no matter the amount.
Okay.
And then cast, as in casting your voice.
That's a very, very good guess and kind of close, but no.
It's not correct.
No.
I really thought it was correct.
So
Jesus.
original podcasts were designed specifically for the first generation iPod.
Oh.
They created so to do a podcast, you have to turn your episodes, the sound waves and everything. They have to turn those into an RSS feed, is what it's called, which stands for really simple syndication. It's essentially turning your MP3 file into a radio feed.
Nice.
Because podcasts are just essentially modern radio. So they created that for the iPod. It was specifically for the iPod, so you could put like your own radio shows that you create on the iPod. And when it was created, they gave an interview and they were like, what are you gonna call it? They're like, here's the quote. They said audio blogging, podcasting, guerrilla media, just kind of like throwing out random names like, oh, here's what it could be. And podcast stuck because it is a mixture between the word iPod and broadcast.
Yeah.
Podcast. I think that's very cool.
I like mine more.
I do kind of like yours too.
Like, it's crazy how off you were. I thought you were correct.
I mean, it would make sense if that was the reason.
Yeah.
Very
It's so
solid
weird
guess.
that it's
That's
not.
very solid.
It's how a lot of English words are made, taking like two, what's it called? Two origins, like from like either Greek or Latin.
Yeah.
But again, it's Apple, so.
You know what I want? It's been like almost 10 years, maybe even past 10 years, and we still don't have Pear phones or Pear pads.
Well,
Oh,
'cause it's
from
a
iCarly
weird
and,
shape.
Exactly. Make it work.
Well,
Make it work. Get it right. Change the world overnight. Gotta live it big time.
I feel like having a Pear phone would be kind
Awesome.
of a nightmare. It's such a weird shape and doesn't look comfortable.
I'm
in
a
your
weird
hand.
shape and I'm pretty comfortable.
It is.
That's not the argument.
If you think about like holding it, it would be so easy to drop it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
big
because
side's
the
on the
circle,
bottom,
yeah,
and
it's
then
like
you just
slip from your
fall
hand.
out.
Yeah.
You can't like just squeeze it harder where like a phone just like,
No, because the top is smaller.
yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot harder to hold.
It also seems like, you know how over time iPhones got larger and larger and larger.
Except for mine.
I'm guessing
I
if
have
we
an
lived
SE.
if we lived in an
Oh.
alternate universe where Pear phones were the normal, you'd have a giant Pear in your pocket at all times, and that does not.
Who's to say I
sound
don't have a
fun.
regular Pear in my pocket right now?
Well, that's different. Well, you know, that provides sustenance.
It's-
The phone provides.
It's Schrödinger's pear. I have simultaneously have a pear in my pocket and don't have a pear in my pocket. And until I open my pocket to show you what's inside, you'll never know if I'm telling the truth or which reality is the case.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't want to look in your pocket.
I don't like.
Schrödinger's pear.
No.
All right.
Open
Do you guys know what this Saturday is?
Nah.
weekend.
I mean, yeah.
It is November 13th.
Right.
Okay.
Is it?
No, that's
Not
Saturday.
Friday.
Do you guys know what's significant about the
Literally
date?
just said Saturday.
Do you guys know what's significant about the date November 13th?
11,
I feel
11,
like
13.
I feel like I've heard the date.
Oh, you've
November.
definitely heard it before. Cindy, do you have a guess? Can you see on my screen? You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I can't read your screen.
I'm trying to look in the.
Look for the Gummy Bear album in stores November
Oh.
13th. Are you guys aware that the Gummy Bear album is upon us? It's been out for like, this is like what, the 17-year
Well,
anniversary?
hasn't it been
17
out
year
for like
what?
since like 2009 or
Yes,
whenever the Gummy
something
Bear-
like that.
Yeah.
When did the Gummy Bear album come out? Let's ask the internet.
This is an absurd
2019?
topic. Well, I'm guessing that's the revamp album
Yeah, it's like
because
Is
I
it a
feel like
remastered
it'd be weird.
Remastered
Remastered version.
I feel like it'd be
Remastered.
weird 10 years
Oh,
later.
yeah, November 13th, 2007. So this
Yeah.
is the what? Math.
I was 2.
15. Hold on. 11. This is the 15-year anniversary. No, that can't be right. I don't know. The Gummy Bear album came out a
Should
while
we
ago.
provide context for people who don't know?
Oh,
because I
yes.
feel like that's a very old reference.
Yes.
The-
Okay.
Oh,
So
it's 14.
you were 14.
14?
You were 14.
No.
You were 14 in 2007.
No.
How old
no,
are you?
I was
she,
14 in
she is
2007.
not. She is not 14.
How old do I look?
You look grown.
Cool.
All right. Well, anyway, the Gummy Bear album was the Gummy Bear song was a very popular thing very early on in the internet. I'm a gummy bear. The Gummy Bear song. I can't play it because I learned last time when I played Big Time Rush that you can't actually play songs. You get copyright striked.
Also, then the company that owns
That's what
Gummy Bear
happens.
is like weird. But yeah, essentially, it was a very early 2000s, what you would call meme
Troll.
and it was very large at the time. Anytime you'd
should've
open a YouTube video, it'd be most likely that.
Or Rickroll.
That too. And then eventually faded out of popularity. And then for some reason, around 2019, the company decided to try to bring it back because they were
'Cause-
very desperate.
Well, yeah,
for money.
it's nostalgia bait. Everyone was like, ha 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 ha, look for the Gummy Bear album in stores November 13th. And they're like, well, what if we actually put it in stores November 13th again? Ha ha ha, money.
Yeah.
That's why the release date says 2019 on the front page at Google.
Yeah, exactly. It's a marketing ploy.
is.
It's absurd.
It is.
I'm not a big fan of whenever companies try to use nostalgia against people because it works most of the time, and I hate it.
Mm.
That's the worst.
Yeah.
That's why reboots are so prominent now. Ooh, hey, actually, speaking of which, movies.
I love movies.
I forgot to do the movies. Hold on.
I swear to God, if it's a reboot. Swear to God.
We just got done talking about that.
Well, actually, Home Sweet Home Alone comes out on Disney Plus
Oh.
this weekend.
That's just Home Alone, but British. Right?
Why?
Not even British. The kid's British, and that's it.
British?
Yeah. oi, I'm home alone, mate.
Why?
Why is only the kid British?
I
That's
don't
the
know.
part that confuses
His
me.
parents might be British, but who knows? He's home alone.
All right.
The original.
I feel like
The worst part is this isn't even the first problem Home Alone has had. Are you aware there's 5 Home Alone movies?
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Who
A
has
lot of-
ever watched more than 2?
A lot of
it's
the
1 and 2.
sequels.
That's literally it.
A lot of the sequels don't feature Macaulay Culkin.
Only 1 and 2.
Yeah, it's
only
weird.
1 and 2, man.
Which makes it not watchable.
Though this new one does, the main kid, he was the best friend in the movie Jojo Rabbit. So, and I love that movie. So I know the kid's a pretty good actor. The problem is I don't want this movie to exist.
At all.
Yeah. Well, it
There's
doesn't-
also Clifford the Big Red Dog is getting a live action movie.
Have you seen the behind the scenes where it's just like a giant statue of a horrifying dog creature, and that's what they used as a stand-in? That was my
No.
favorite.
If that thing came to life, it'd be like,
Yeah. It was like a weird, like, kind of like a dog skeleton that they brought in for every scene, and then the actors had to act with it pretending it was a real dog. And I find that so funny. Imagine what? What were you going to say?
I'm just kind of taking a moment to revel, and
Oh, just imagining the
Yeah.
dog. Yeah. No, I don't want to.
I've got one more.
That's a lot of poop to clean up. That is
Clifford,
that is
the
a
big red turd.
that is a nice.
one more. We got
Mature.
Red Notice is a movie that's coming out on Netflix this weekend. It's got Black Adam, Deadpool, and Wonder Woman.
What?
Just kidding. Those are the actors.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
The Rock,
what?
Ryan Reynolds, and Gail Gadot. I don't know if it's Gail Gadot or Gail Gadot. I've heard both. But
Gail Gadot. A good.
exactly.
It's one of them.
Yeah.
We'll call her Gail.
God.
We're on a first name level basis.
Yeah, with Wonder Woman. That one's pretty cool. It's essentially like they're Wonder Woman and Deadpool are both like high level spies, and they're like both trying to get this golden egg, and then Black Adam's like this cop, and he's like, "Hey, stop it!" And they're like, "No."
I like how you keep saying Black Adam, even though that movie's not out yet.
No.
That's gonna be a good movie.
He's
though.
been Black Adam since like 2009. That's
Yeah,
how long this movie's
but
been. Like,
still.
everyone's been like, "We need to make that happen," and it's finally happening. Have you guys seen the teaser trailer? He
I've
literally
seen-
Oh yeah.
summons him, stands up, grabs the dude's head, and shocks him so hard his whole body turns to ash, and then he crushes the skull. Dude,
I
Black
saw-
Adam is gonna be crazy.
I saw the teaser photo of Rock in the Black Adam costume, and I thought that was nice.
Yeah.
But besides that, I haven't seen anything else.
It's about drive.
It
It's
takes a
about power.
while.
We stay hungry.
We devour. Yes. Put in the
All right.
work. Put in the hours.
It's that time.
And take what's ours.
I'm only now realizing how unprepared I was for this week because I don't even have a question of the week for us. We're gonna you know what we're gonna do?
Question of the week.
We're gonna make one up right now. Think about what we talked about this week. Sophomore tours.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we'll do. What is your favorite part about your lab at the JVS? It's a good question. We talked about that ourselves.
Yeah.
I like video editing. My whole thing is I like videos, movies. I have a YouTube channel dedicated to like the projects we work on here called Comeback Kid Films of just like the project. It's really cool because you get to make like real stuff. We made a documentary last year. We did.
I saw that documentary. It was
Yes.
Yeah.
We did a music video and then an animated music video, and we also made a PSA. And those ones that are currently up there. But I'm also currently working on a project that will probably go on that channel. So
nice.
I'm fairly excited. But that's probably gonna do it for us. We're gonna go ahead and give a round of applause for the juniors for helping me out this week and hanging out, coming on the podcast.
Man. No problem.
Yeah. Well, one more time we had
Sydney Cunningham.
Peyton Marsh.
Tyrone. Tory Burks.
Backyardigans. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for conversating with me. I haven't said that in a while, so I wanted to say that this time. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell notification button to get notified every time we upload a new episode of the podcast. This has been the JVS Vocational Voiceover, and this voice is over.